Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the books that I'm currently reading. I haven't really finished any books recently, so I don't have like book reviews to do, so I figured I would just do this type of video. I haven't been buying books because as of right now my books are still in boxes, so I really don't, it doesn't make sense. I have nowhere to put the books that I want to buy or anything like that, so I'm just going to the library, which I'm loving my library. I'm so excited. They have so many options in terms of like Overdrive or Libby. And also when you go to the library, you really don't have to interact with anybody. It's like a self-checkout system that you do, and that's for like holds too. Like if you have anything on hold, you just go to the shelf and pick it up and then check it out yourself. So it's always so much faster and easier to do that. So I'm in love with my library, and I've been going there recently and putting things on hold, and a couple of those holds came in today, so I went today to pick them up. The first one was All Systems Red by Martha Wells, and I was kind of shocked at how small this book is. I think it's only like 150 pages. Yeah, it's 150 pages. I've heard a lot about this book, particularly from Rachel from Clonati. I'll have her channel linked down below. She is my go-to person for science fiction, and I love her channel. Even though there's a lot of books that she talks about that I probably wouldn't pick up, I just love her passion for science fiction, and I love that she also reads a lot of science nonfiction. So anyway, I'm a huge fan of her channel. You should check her out if you want like science fiction recommendations or you don't know where to start. She's a great resource, and she talked about this book. She really enjoyed it, so I wanted to give it a try. I'm still reading The Genius of Dogs by Hare. I'm about halfway through now, and I'm taking my time. Again, I'm really enjoying this. He's kind of exploring animal intelligence overall, not just dogs, so that's really interesting how he's comparing dog intelligence to other animals and kind of seeing the similarities and the differences, and I just think that that whole topic is fascinating, so I'm really enjoying this. And then the next one that I picked up was The Diary of Frida Kahlo by Carlos Fuentes. Well, it's not really by him, he kind of just compiles all of the information, but this is a book that wasn't at my past library, so when I saw that my local library had it, I was so excited. I really thought I was going to have to buy this book, but they had it, and so I cannot wait to get to this. I think this was one of the books that I talked about in my, I think it was like my to be read of 2018. I'll have a little card at the top, or I'll link the video in the description box. Hopefully this was one of the books I talked about. I'm pretty sure. So I finally have it, and this is basically just scanned copies of Frida Kahlo's diary, artwork. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. I cannot wait to dig into this. Oh, it has like her sketches too. Anyway, I cannot wait to dig into this. I'm gonna take my time with this one and read all the entries and everything like that. So that's what I'll be working on this weekend. I'm also listening to The Invention of Nature by Andrea, I think. Wolf is the name. I'm about halfway through that audiobook as well, and I'm really loving it. It's gotten to a point though where I don't know, I wish that the author would have skipped a couple of things in some of the chapters. He kind of goes on a tangent, and I really want him to circle back. The first half of the book kind of talked about why he wanted to go on an expedition in the first place, what he was able to collect, and then later on talk about. And so I really enjoyed that part, but now it's going on a different direction. I really needed to come back so that I can continue reading about Alexander von Humboldt. I think that this last part of the book is really gonna, where I'm hoping it's gonna talk about kind of his legacy, and also how he was forgotten and why he was forgotten in our history, because it turns out that a lot of people don't recognize his contributions to science, and especially his perspective on nature. And so I really am hoping that the book goes back to that, and so I have high hopes because it started off so strong, so we will see. I'll let you guys know more when I finish it and my thoughts on that. So that's all that I wanted to talk about today, just the books that I'm reading. Let me know down in the comments if you've been reading anything interesting lately, or if you've read any of the books that I've talked about today, or if you have any sort of recommendations for me. I am open to all that, and you guys know that I love talking about that stuff in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!